Hey, welcome back to Slabtown Brewing. This is the Portland video. Let's go ahead and roll that intro and get started. All right, so our trip starts us in Tonopah, Nevada. We started in Austin, Texas. By this time, we've been driving about 20 hours. Got a flat tire, but there was a very chill little microbrewery there. I guess a pair of friends just started it up. Very chill vibes. Had a couple beers on tap, plus some domestics, but that's about it. Nothing too crazy here. We finally get to Ashland, Oregon. Have to drive about another 10 hours. One of my sisters lives up here. Come up here to grab some stuff. Stop by, say hi. Very chill town. A lot of walking. A lot of really nice houses. A lot of money up here. If you got a bike or a longboard, you could definitely fit in here. First stop was going to be at Gills. Gills is like a tap room, bottle shop. A lot of beers on tap I've never seen before, nor have I had before. So we had some half pints here. I think it's just crazy how these labels are coming out these days. They must be spending so much money on the design and artwork of these new beer labels. More half pints. Downtown Ashland was beautiful. A lot of stuff to see, a lot of plants, a lot of little boutique shops. There was a little microbrewery here that did close down. So if you're looking for a turnkey place, I do some research to check it out. It's downtown Ashland, Oregon. Second beer stop was going to be Scout Tap House and Provisions. This place was pretty chill. They had a lot of beers on tap. They didn't make anything their own. And then more driving Ashland to Portland. I think it's like 3 or 4 hours. So what's that on top of 30? First up is going to be F.A. Steinbart. This is the oldest homebrew stop in America, I believe. They were opened up during Prohibition. And then we finally made it to McMinimans. McMinimans, if you don't know, it's like a franchise. Two brothers. They buy old places that are closing down. Pubs, hotels, restaurants, movie theaters, I guess. They have like 45 locations up on the West Coast. And they just turn them into a McMinimans. They make their own beer. Beer's good. And it's a good business model. Then we went to Breakside. This is the first brewery we actually went to. I've never been to Breakside. I've had their beer before. Got to do a little behind-the-scenes tour at their Slabtown location. There's only one brewer here. I think he works with like one other assistant when he needs to. But overall, really chill vibes here. Good beer. The food looked delicious too. I did get a fly in the pint here. But it's just nice seeing the back end of how everything works at a brewery, especially one that has 3 locations. This is one of the second smaller ones that they have. Next spot was going to be Ex Novo. Met up with some friends here. They had a lot of fresh hop here. I think they had 4 fresh hop beers. They let you have a flight of it. And then I just ordered the flight and just got a pint of my favorite one. They had this Killer Elliott Simcoe IPA. So that was delicious. The upper northern West Coast does have the benefit of getting those hops straight from the farm. So they can make beers, within 12 hours of picking them. So beers are good, fresh hops good. Next stop was going to be Upright Brewing. This was after Ex Novo. Upright is in this really cool type of like co-op professional business building. It's like down like the lobby. What's cool about this place is they did have cask beer on tap, so of course got to order that. The beer was good. I guess they used to brew the beer downstairs and then they moved part of it upstairs. I'm not too sure about the history of this place, but it was just a really quick stop and the beer was really good. Yeah, Belmont Station. It's a big bottle shop, tap room located still up in Portland. This place was huge. A lot of good beer, a lot of beer, and it was organized very nicely. You can find everything you needed. The Taproom had some really nice beers on tap too. I could definitely see coming here after a long day of work. Probably the most tap handles I've seen in person. And we made it to our last planned stop of the trip up to Portland. Was go to Monterey Brew Works. This is where my sister used to work at. The head brewer here and owner, Michael, really chill as dude, showed me the whole facility. His system here, he just bought some new tanks. Nothing too crazy, but they make good beer. They make consistent beer. So if you're ever up in the Portland area, make sure you stop by Montevilla. Also, the pizza place across the street is pretty legit. And in the morning, there's a pretty chill bagel shop right down the road too. And the last stop on the drive home, we decided to stop at Everybody's Brewing up in White Salmon, Washington. Looks over Mount Hood. Another just chill vibe spot. Yeah, beer was good, food was good, and then we continued to drive home. And yes, did see a encampment fire.